our palms together and let's bow. Second bow and third bow. I'd like to invite Mang John to begin the sessions today.
Hello, welcome all my sorry friends. T and I, you don't have any sound. I think everybody has the sound, right? You can listen to me. If you can hear me, can you type like +1? You can hear me properly. +1. Okay. All right. So yeah, T and I maybe, yeah, probably she will restart. I seen some faces that I never seen before, like Timothy Robertson. Is this your first time here, or you have been here before, but maybe with some other teaching monk, or this is your first time ever? Just a question. First time ever? All right. So then let me explain what's going to happen. Today, we're going to have this event in conjunction with the candlelight ceremony at the Dhammakaya temple. So I'm going to switch my background into the video from the event. And I'm going to maybe explain a little bit on how we're going to meditate, okay? And after that, we're going to have the meditation, because I guess the ceremony will have quite, like long chanting. And for us, we probably will not going to chant with them in order chanting, but in some of them, like for now, if you we can begin our meditation by observing some chanting for now. Okay. Yo so bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Sawakato yena bhagavata dhammo Supatipanno yassa bhagavato sawaka sangho Dhammayang bhagavantang sadhammang sasanghang Imehi sakarehi yatharahang aropitehi abhipushayama Sathuno bhante bhagava sucira parinipputopi Pachima Shanatayukam Pamanasaha Ime Sakare Tukata Panakarabhute Patikan Hatu Amhadanti Karatang Hitaya Sukhaya Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Bow Sawakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Bow Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka saṅgho saṅghang namami Bow
อันมยังมุตสาภะคะวะโตวปากนมการังกะโรมาเซนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะกราบ bow bow กราบ bow กราบ all right, so now we're gonna do the meditation and I'm gonna guide the meditation to all of you and we are going to use all the techniques that we learned. I think all of us are pretty familiar with the sessions that you've been doing with Monk Daniel and as well Monk Jackie, Monk Pop, and all the teaching monks. So I'm not gonna follow the program exactly as is happening right now because they're gonna have some chanting now and later on we can come back to the program. Okay, so are we ready for the meditation, everybody? I haven't seen you for a while. Jesse, Janet Lee, Hazel Guo Suan Tan, Carsten, very nice to see you today. Are you still in Vietnam? All right, and welcome Timothy for the first time here, and Long Yot Meng, and Tian Ai, and Elsa Marine, and Lei Liep, and Li Shu Wei, and Nington Fisher, and Venerable Li Chan. Welcome to the My Story program, and God Yan Chan, and Brunel Nari, Deborah Goy, and Jay, and Toby, Jacqueline, and Chi Nan Chen, and Pam, Lani, and Helen Oi, and Lilier. So let's do some meditation, okay? The picture behind me is the largest flaming image on the full moon today. Is called Ansaha Busha Day, which is the first time the Buddha gave teaching to people. After his enlightenment, he didn't actually share any knowledge to anybody for 7 weeks. But after 7 weeks, he decided to teach again. And that's the full moon day of the 8th lunar month, which is today, okay? So when we do meditation on a full moon day, our meditation is gonna be special, okay? All right, so Timothy, because you never done it before, just follow my voice. I'm gonna give you instructions how to do it. I'm gonna ask you to keep your mind with your breath and repeating some word internally, we call it the mantra, and also to visualize some image. And after that, we are going to light some candle together later on, okay? And maybe you see the big screen behind me as well. This big screen is in fact Zoom connection. So if you switch on your camera, they're gonna pick some of these images from your screen to appear on that image wall as well, that big wall, all right, from the real event. Okay, so with no further ado, let's do some meditation together. Sit comfortably. The first thing that we need to do when we meditate. You can sit on the floor, or you can also sit on a chair. Doesn't really matter. Then how we close our eyelids? We're gonna close them softly and gently. There's one practice that we can use is to look straight, to blink our eyelids softly and gently, and let the weight of the eyelids pull them down naturally. There's no need to press them tightly. There's no need to close them completely. You may leave a small gap between your eyelids that still allows some light
to penetrate your eyeballs. That makes you feel more comfortable. Then breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly, few times. Breathe in freshness and positive energy from surroundings. When you breathe out, release and let go of everything from your mind. Whatever you have in your mind, you're gonna leave them behind for a while and spend a moment to relax all your muscles. Relax the muscles from the top of your head, including the muscles of your forehead, your chin, and your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck and your shoulders. And allow both of your shoulders to drop naturally. Relax the muscles of your arms and your hands down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso from your chest to your stomach, your hips, your thighs, and your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And when you are feeling more relaxed, you don't need to worry about the body anymore. I would like you to spend a moment to visualize that you are now alone in a vast empty space. This can be anywhere in the world, from the top of a mountain, on a beach, in a garden, in a cave, of flower field, anywhere that you be fine all by yourself. You have no responsibility to worry about. There's nothing demanding your decisions either. So you can leave everything behind and you don't need anything more, anything less. Everything is fine with the present moment. Here and now. Then I would like you to pay attention to your breath and be conscious about both your inhalation and exhalation. So you are aware when you breathe in and when you breathe down, you are aware of the airflow. You can follow going down and up, especially when you adjust the way you breathe and breathe in and out as slow as you can, as soft as you can, as gentle as you can. It will be easier to follow the awareness of the breath and the mind can easily let go of other thoughts when it is staying with the breath. The mind will become lighter as it doesn't need to bear the weight of heavy thoughts any longer. Spend a moment to naturally slow down the speed of your thoughts. But as the mind is still contaminated, it is yet to be completely motionless. But that is fine. There is no need to rush, no need to hurry. We've got plenty of time. So we can rely on our breath to maintain the awareness inside the body. When the mind is within the body, it will not be contaminated further. Our mind will become a little softer, lighter, and will be ready to stay still. Then I would like you to observe at the deepest end of your breath. When you breathe as deep as you can, the turning point of your breath can be found in the middle of your stomach. I would like you to observe when the airflow is arriving and softly touching the center of your body, softly and gently. And we can do this again and again. It's gonna take a while to let the mind absorb this soft and gentle feeling at the center of your body. You may spend a moment and allow the mind to return to the center. That's the home of the mind. And if we are doing this properly, the feeling when the airflow is touching the center is comparable to a bird's feather floating down from the sky and finally land and touch a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. That's how soft and gentle we can depend on our breath to cultivate such pleasant feeling. And of course, the mind might be distracted at any moment. Do not give up. Do not worry. Keep bringing the mind back to the awareness of the center space again and again. And at some point, you probably will not need to depend on your breath anymore, as you are able to maintain the awareness of the body center continuously. Then you don't need to worry about how to breathe. Just imagine as if the center of the body is an internal organ that you are using a hand. That is your mind to grab, to feel, and to touch this internal organ again and again. You may also repeat a word phrase in your mind. This is going to help keeping your mind still at the body center. You may repeat in your mind, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way, and Arahang means the purest state of the mind. Let's repeat this mantra internally. Imagine as if the voice of the mantra is now expanding from the body center, as if there is a wireless speaker being placed at the body center, playing the sound of the mantra, and you are listening to and reciting it along. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. You may continue repeating the mantra on your own. Do not just listen to my voice. This is going to be more effective when you are able to repeat on your own in your mind. Samma Arahang, 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 Samma Arahang. I would like you to imagine further. Imagine that your body is empty, containing nothing else but the air. It is empty, hollow, and spacious, with no internal organ. And I would like you to imagine that the full moon in the sky is now coming down to you. And you are swallowing the full moon through your mouth The full moon is floating along your throat, going to the middle of your stomach, and is now floating over there. Maintain the awareness of the bright full moon image in your mind as continuously as you can. Even though your mind got distracted, you can easily visualize the full moon again and again. And once you are visualizing the full moon, you may repeat the mantra at the same time. And once the moon is shining, the mantra is radiating, vibrating from its center, the center of the full moon. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Observe the full moon. You don't need to worry much how clear you can visualize. That is not the purpose of visualization at all. What we need to confirm is how continuously we can visualize even though the image is blurry, even though it looks unclear. But if you are able to visualize it continuously, that will be sufficient already. And everything we do in the meditation must be relaxingly. We usually call it sabai. If you can visualize your meditation image, the full moon today, continuously and relaxingly, there is no need to worry about its quality at all. Continue maintaining the awareness of the full moon floating at the center of the body. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. As we continue repeating the mantra and visualizing the full moon, the mind contains insufficient space to think about anything else. And if we are able to stay conscious with all experiences at the center, let's observe all feelings and everything happening over there. The mind at the center will be purified. As a result, it is becoming relatively lighter. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Observe our feelings when the mind is still, and it has nothing to worry about. It can let go. The mind becomes softer, lighter, more comfortable, thus sabai. Observe the feelings, still, soft, light, comfortable, still, soft, light, comfortable, still, soft, I will leave you to dwell in this ocean of inner peace, the sea of serenity and the space of tranquility on your own for a while. Observe all the feelings or experiences at the center. Can be a good observer. There is no need to try to control. Just observe, accept, and let them be. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. When the mind is at the center, it will also absorb an amount of peace energy that is now being produced within your body. As long as your mind is feeling and touching the center, it will absorb and this amount of peace energy will be sufficient not only to you, but to many people around. So allow ourselves to become a medium of how the peace energy will spread from the center of your body to the whole space around you. I would like you to imagine that this peace energy expands upwards in all directions, encapsulating yourself and the whole space around you. From your body to everybody else's bodies in the same room or the same building. Let the feeling expand together with your positive intention that you want everyone around you to be happy. May everybody receive this amount of peace energy from within your building, your community, your society. It doesn't matter who they are, where they live, or what they do. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from all kinds of sadness and dangers. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Continue spreading the peace energy to the whole country, to the nearby countries. May all of them be happy. May everybody be free from sadness and pains. Continue expanding and spreading the energy to everybody in the world, to all countries in the whole world. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do, what country they're from, or what belief they have. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from all kinds of pains and dangers. May all of them feel the inner peace You are spreading everybody in the world. Stop fighting each other and live in harmony. When the mind is peaceful, we will not crave any violence. So when the mind of a lot of people are peaceful, there shall be no conflict, no violence, and no war. May the pure energy that you spread clean and refine people's mind. You may also share this peace energy to people that you know, your family, your friends, your loved ones who are still alive, or those who have passed away. You may just visualize their faces, your bright shining center, one by one. May everybody be happy. May all of them be free from all kinds of pains and dangers. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. And now, as our meditation session is coming to an end, you can prepare yourself by taking a deep breath in and out. Breathe in, breathe down, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly, slowly listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palapatta Pacceka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Chenarakhang Pantami Sapaso Te Attalatha Sukhita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroka Sukhita Hota Sahasape Hiyadipi Sapaputtha Nupavena Sapatamma Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now you may open your eyes. So, how was your meditation? It was, I think, 1 full hour, and that's hopefully not too long to meditate today. Maybe you can share how it went. And today in the temple, you can see this amazing flaming image as usual. This is to in homage to the Lord Buddha that gave the first teaching today. And it's a full moon day, right? And did you use full moon in your meditations as well? Did it shine brightly? Okay, you can type some of the experiences. Oh, I can see some more familiar faces like Vanessa and Lena and Iris Vidier and Marky Mark and Makita. Okay, so many full house today. Okay, are you able to type in the chat box? Is that enabled? Are you typing? All right. So yeah, now you can see that in the temple they have different colors as well. It's wonderful, right? Maybe when they show the bird eye view image, then you're gonna actually see the whole image of what they have today very soon. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing your experiences. Was it good? I hope that it's not too long for you, Timothy. No? This is your first time meditating, right? Okay, so that's 1 hour. If you manage to somehow stay with me for 1 hour, it doesn't matter whether you have some wandering thoughts or some glitch in your meditation. That depends on how clear your mind was at the beginning. If your mind was clear, then maybe you didn't have much of wandering thoughts or wandering minds. But if it was not very clear, because we have been through many things the whole day, that impurities in the mind is something that you need to detox or you need to remove. So at some point, maybe some of us will have wandering thoughts. Yeah. Vanessa says it was amazing, and Elsa Marine, good and relaxed, I'm happy. Li Shu, they might wonder a little bit because has been very busy. Well, that's for sure. And Lena Maria Say beautiful meditation, and TNI, say I feel rested and relaxed. I got off to take care of physical condition while maintaining the mind at the center, and mind almost drifted off, but got balanced with readjusting. Okay, feel refreshed, very good. She's been in poor health, but the meditation today has been helpful. Carsten, it was very relaxing today, but at the end I could not concentrate. I have not meditated for a long time. Yeah, so if that happens, Carsten, I think you remember what to do, right? Open your eyes and restart all over the whole thing again. That's how you be able to do the second round of meditation. And that's better than trying to follow my guide, but you were unable to keep up with the pace. Okay. Yeah. Jesse, maybe you can take a group photo first in case somebody will need to leave. Okay, so let me change the background a little bit. Right, and make myself a bit bigger as well. Voila. So if you have webcam, it's possible to show your happy face. Okay, so let's take a group photo together. Smile, and you can do better. Come on. What about mini heart? 2 mini hearts. Okay. 2. Can we do 3?
Cannot.
Not with your toes. Do not do that. Okay. 2 are enough. Okay. Because we have, wow, that's great. And then one heart. How do you call this one? Finger heart.
One big
And
heart.
those were fingers as well. One bigger heart, medium size, with a smile as well. Okay, good. Can we do a little bit bigger? This one, right? This is the biggest heart. Okay, you do it. Good. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Oh, one more shot. Okay, great. Excellent. I think that's our meditation today. And let me take you back to the image that they have at the Tamakasei here. You can see that they have a beautiful image. And yeah, I'm also looking forward to seeing your meditation experiences. Like Ningun Fisher, thanks. This was relaxing meditation. And if you have any questions, you can ask now as well. Marky Mark, good to be meditating with you again. The session was for me a little bit challenging at the beginning. Had a lot of wandering thoughts and monkey mind. And also a little pain with bad back. But over time, I managed to breathe through the discomfort. And although the pain was still there, I managed to work through it to get somewhere very peaceful. That is what I call winning a session, because it doesn't really matter how you started your session, even though it was full of monkey mind or a lot of images, a lot of discomfort. That is when your mind was being detoxed. And there's nothing wrong with your meditation at all. Maybe something was a little bit off how you live your life so that your mind becomes so clouded. But yeah, that's normal, right? So don't pay much attention to the beginning and keep on applying proper technique. And in the end, if you manage to breathe through all discomfort and end up feeling a lot of peace, even though that was just like 10 or 20% of your meditation, or even less sometimes, that is already a winning session. And if you keep winning again and again and again, but there's just one condition: you just probably have to do it very often. Then somehow you manage to break that wall. You manage to detox yourself and remove impurities from your mind in a faster rate. Okay, like you upgrade your car from motorcycle. Oh, sorry, some motorcycles are very fast. What about I don't know, beetle car? That one can be fast as well. It's a slow car, okay, and you upgrade the engine into V8, and that's very fast. Yeah, that's how keep winning your sessions. Gonna upgrade the engine, okay. I feel like a baby, and practice, practice, practice. Yes. Actually, just like being able to do it very often, okay. And I guess, you know what, today is a full moon day, and tomorrow we usually call it a Buddhist Lent season. The Buddhist Lent season is when, you know, many Buddhists will make some vows, or at least a vow, so that they double their self-development practice. So instead of like going on with the same pace, they are able to come up with some interesting enhancements, like instead of meditating 1 hour a day, what about 1.5 hours? Or some people will keep their discipline better, like maybe they're gonna keep the 5 acts of self-discipline, or 5 discipline. First, like stop hurting other people's or other beings' life. Second is to stop taking belongings from others. And third is to stop adultery or sexual misconduct. And fourth, and refrain from making lies. And the fifth one, refrain from consuming intoxication. So maybe some of us are unable to comply with all these 5 acts of self-discipline daily. But in this Lent season, many people make a vow that, okay, for 3 months, I'm going to keep this vow every single day. Do you have any vow in your mind? Maybe you can share with me. I'm really interested to know what you are up to this Lent season. Any? How may I observe 8 precepts? Okay. When we talk about 8 precepts, what is it exactly? 8 precepts is not about stop eating dinner, but it is about stop engaging with any sensual desire. Sensual desire, which means you're gonna need to stop watching Netflix as well. You're gonna need to stop playing games. You need to stop watching movies or listening to some music that is that will stimulate sensual desires. So that's their whole thing about keeping the 8 precepts. Okay. So if you're ready to do that, then of course there are ways to overcome not having dinner. Maybe you can have some milk, or maybe you have some protein that's gonna help your stomach to not to get hurt, but it's not gonna be full dinner. Okay. When I say I lost my Gonyin medallion last week in swimming pool, and health practitioners really worry me. Now I see the real holding on it is to my practice regularly. What is the real valuable clinging in order to protect myself from viruses of the mind, bad karma, bad actions. Well, if you really lost it, even though it's something very meaningful to you, even though it might directly affect your health, even though it might become something that you plan to treasure it, you just have to let it go, because there's nothing you can do to bring it back. And keep thinking about it is not good for your mind. So whether you're gonna need to find a new one, I'm pretty sure that there are many that can be helpful for your health practice, for your, you know, for improving your health. I'm pretty sure there are plenty more. And instead of clinging or worrying about the old one or the one that is lost, it's better to find a new one. And I'm pretty sure as well that if your meditation is good and you can consistently keep and maintain your inner peace, that's gonna directly affect your health. I also have some objects as well, and I'm gonna feel a little sad if I lost those objects, because those objects are meaningful to me, and I also use them to improve some thing as well, like meditation or some health. But of course, if I lose it, I just have to move on to use other objects. And what I learned is that 90% is about my own meditation, and just 10% that of those objects. Okay, they help, but not to the extent that you will need to worry about them forever. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I hope you maybe one day will find the old one, and if not, you will be able to get new ones, meaningful and also supportive to your practice. All right, so yeah, Marky Mark said, my learned vow is to make myself more available for those I love, and also to live my life more in the present rather than the past or the future. Yeah, Marky Mark, that's very interesting. Wow. But how are you planning to implement it? Make yourself more available? So the thing is that I'm not saying that this is wrong, but usually a learned vow is a little bit more practical. Like, I'm gonna meditate 2 times a day. I'm gonna meet my family once a week, or I'm gonna exercise every day, or I'm gonna be generous and share my food to my neighbors every week. So usually it's something like very practical, like T and I's. My vow is to meditate more, to be above 2.5 hours per day. That's interesting. 2.5 hours. If you can do that, I'm pretty sure that by the end of the Lent season, your meditation will be greatly improved. Okay, so yeah, so that's the plan. What about the rest? What about Jesse? Do you have any vow, any interesting vow? Oh, Chopper, I can see you now. Wow, that's great to see you again. Okay, Chopper, you have any vow? What about Hase Ho? What about Custon? What about a vow to meditate daily on your own, enjoy Mysore every Monday and Thursday? Okay. Oh, that's beautiful image from above. Today is normally recognized as the Wheel of Dharma Day. The wheel which means like something that can rotate in motion. This actually represents how Dharma started to spread, because the Buddha taught the group of 5 hermits today, like 2,600 years ago, approximately. And those 5 monks also spread the Dharma to more people. And that's how it got spread until now. So that's how the Dharma wheel was set in motion. You're going to see a big, giant Dharma wheel many places, okay? Vanessa, my vow is to complete my study, to pass my exam in 3 months and not to go to bed without having a study. Okay, can I add a little bit more to your vow? My vow is to complete my study, to pass my exam in 3 months, and not to go to bed without having study a sessions a day, as well as having some meditation before sleeping. Yeah, that's going to be great, because if you study a lot, you also need to clean your mind as well. And if you make a vow that even though you will study really hard, really a lot, but you spend time to clean your mind, I think you're gonna have very good and very pleasant sleep every single night. Okay. And yeah, so what about the rest? You don't have any vow? Come on. Actually, that begins tomorrow. If you are still thinking, maybe, like tomorrow is usually when we start, not tonight. Maybe you think, oh, it's too late to do anything tonight now, but then tomorrow as well. Okay. Okay. No, wow, Jesse. Something simple like I'm gonna spread loving kindness to my colleagues every single day. I'm gonna smile at them, even though sometimes they are so mean to me. Yeah, that's a wow, right? That's a wow. I'm gonna catch one goodness in people, one person a day. Yeah, starting from people in my family, my neighbor, and even some governments, officials, something like that. Okay. Are you all writing? Right. Yeah, Marky Mark, I will check with loved ones regularly and share my positivity with them. Okay, that's good. If I would maybe add something to this, is usually a vow is daily vow. Okay, so you can think about how you will make it daily. Okay, because if you want to make good habits, it has to be made daily. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think this will be for the end of our session today, and it's gonna be the beginning of the Buddhist land tomorrow. So if you will add any vow, okay, and keep doing it every single day. By the end of the Lent season, which is about 90 days, you're gonna see huge change in yourself. Okay, we are doing that as well. And for me, myself, well, I will meditate more. More? You ask? You say, what? More? Yeah, a bit more. Because I've been quite busy with quite a few things. And the thing is that like last year I was more available, so I meditated really a lot. But this year there were some days that I meditated really a lot, but some days also significantly fewer amount of hours. So I will also try to make this more consistent. Okay, by having minimum because some days I just set my minimum hours to like 2 hours, and they usually do more. It's just some days. So I set the minimum hours to 3 hours this Lent season. Okay. And of course, some days I will do 6 hours, 7 hours, but not to let them fall below 3 hours. That's my vow. Okay. And this is daily, not like, yeah, I skip on Saturday, Sunday, something like that. So to give you some idea of how this vow works, and believe me, if you make a vow and you can be true to it, your words are going to be very powerful. Whatever you say will become true. And I think I shared with you some stories before, right? Of people who make some vow and they stick to it. They manage to comply to their vow and not to break them for many, many years. And whatever they say, their words are very, very powerful. And these will attract things to happen. Okay, so yeah, let's think about something awesome. And then you can exercise a little bit, but it has to be usually higher than what you currently achieve. Like in my case, even though I meditated quite a few hours a day, but some days significantly less, like 2 hours only. But this Lent season, I'm gonna push a little bit so that this will not be below 3 hours. Yeah, and if I succeed, I think I will do. I will probably, but of course, I also need to find some more time. Then the words are gonna be very, very powerful. Okay, so yeah, by everybody, I guess maybe you will go. Yeah. Okay, Marky, I will meditate daily and share my positivity that way. Sadhu, beautiful. And okay, bye for now, I guess. And I wish you the best for the full moon night tonight. And hope to see you again very soon. All right. So thank you very much for all for joining the session today. Thank you, Janet Lee, Kurt Son Tan, and DJ Botox, and Carsten, and Timothy Robertson. Hope to see you again. We are going to have meditation tomorrow, same time. Okay, so if you're interested, you can come back and learn more from another teaching monk tomorrow. And Elsa Marine, and Maki Mark, and Tian Ai, and Li Shu Wei, and Luong Yot Meng, and Hazel Ho, and Jesse, and Chauper, and Good Yan Chan, and Chi Nan Chen, and Helen Oi, and Iris Vidier, and Xing Xing, and Nari, and Jay, and Jacqueline, and Pam, and Chu Raiwan, and Margita, and Guan Tan Guan Beng. Okay, so thank you very much. See you later. Bye.
Thank you, Mang John, for bringing us a very wonderful sessions today. So before we end our sessions, so let us pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times. Let's bow. Second bow. And third bow. Bye-bye, everyone of you. Take good care and see you all again tomorrow. Same time, same Zoom ID.
Bye.